Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the cost of preference share capital with you all. As we have already discussed one part of cost of capital, which is cost of debt capital, and now we are going to discuss the cost of preference share capital. So my dear students, it can be calculated for redeemable preference shares and also for irredeemable preference shares. And as you know that redeemable preference shares are those for which a maturity period has been given in the question, and the shares which carry no maturity period or which are of perpetual nature, actually they are known as irredeemable preference shares. So for calculating the cost of redeemable preference shares, we use the following formula. Cost of preference share is denoted by Kp, and Kp equals to D plus Mv minus Np divided by N upon Mv plus Np divided by 2 into 100, where D refers to dividend per share, Mv refers to maturity value, and Np stands for net proceeds. Small n denotes the number of years to maturity. When we discussed something about the debt capital, then we saw a similar formula. In that formula there was R instead of D. So this was actually the difference. And one more thing which is different here, that when we calculated the cost of debt capital, then that formula was actually used for cost of debt capital before tax, but here we are using this formula for cost of preference share capital after tax. And why so? This is actually just because of a particular reason, and that is that because dividend is paid on preference share capital and that is not deductible for tax purposes. In case of debt capital, interest is a deductible permissible amount. Actually deductible permissible amount is that for tax purpose. But when we talk about cost of preference share capital, then the dividend paid on preference shares is actually not a permissible deduction. That is not deductible expense in case of tax purposes. So here in this case, this is after tax cost, and for cost of capital purpose we need after tax cost only. So we will use this formula. But in case if in questions you have been asked to calculate the cost of preference share capital before tax also, then we can calculate that after dividing the cost of preference share capital after tax by 1 minus tax rate. Here T stands for tax rate. So if we need to calculate before tax cost, then we can calculate it by using this formula. And for calculating after tax cost of preference share capital for redeemable debentures, we use this formula. In case we have been given something about the irredeemable preference shares, then we need to calculate the cost of irredeemable preference shares using this formula, that Kp after tax is equal to D upon Np into 100. That is very simple. Dividend per share divided by net proceeds into hundreds. So that is the simple formula in case of irredeemable preference shares. So that will be very much clear to you all. Just take some questions. So my dear students, here there is a question that a company issues 11% preference shares of rupees 100 at par, and the issue expense is per share comes to rupees 2. The cost of preference share capital would be what? So we need to calculate the cost of preference share capital, and in the question we have not been given any information about the maturity period. So it clearly denotes that the preference shares are of irredeemable nature. The preference shares are of irredeemable nature. And for irredeemable preference shares, if we need to calculate the cost of capital after tax, then we use the formula that dividend per share divided by net proceeds into 100. And in the question, as per the details given to us, we can easily calculate that dividend per share or D or DPS is equal to 11% of rupees 100. That is 11% of rupees 100. Why? Because 11% preference shares यहाँ पर हमें clearly given है information. So 11% of rupees 100, that is equal to rupees 11. And in case of net proceeds, we know that net proceeds equals to par value minus issue expenses or flotation cost, and we know that the par value is given to us ₹100, ये par value है, and issue expenses given to us in the question per share are ₹2. So issue expenses are ₹2, which will be deducted from ₹100, and then we get net proceed equals to 98. So these two values will be put here in the formula, ₹11 at the place of dividend per share and ₹98 at the place of net proceeds into 100. Then after calculating it, we can easily find out the value, and that is 11.22%. This is 11.22%. So this is the cost of preference shares after tax. In case we have been asked to calculate before tax cost, suppose the tax rate is given 30%, and we need to calculate cost of preference shares before tax. Then what we do, we just divide the cost of preference shares after tax by 1 minus tax rate. Then that is very simple to calculate it. Then here KP before tax is equal to KP after tax, that we have already calculated here, 11.22 divided by 1 minus tax rate. So that is 30%, so 1 minus 0.30. Here it remains 0.7. So when we calculate it, then we actually get the value is 16.03%. So this is the way how we calculate the cost of preference shares for irredeemable preference shares. The formula is D upon NP into 100, and that is after tax cost. If we need to calculate before tax cost, then we divide this value by 1 minus tax rates. So I hope this is very much clear to you all. हमने DPS कैलकुलेट किया यहाँ से गिवन इन्फॉर्मेशन पे, और वैसे ही नेट प्रोसीड को हमने इशू एक्सपेंसेस माइनस किए हमने पार वैल्यू में से, जो कि 98 आया, फॉर्मूले में पुट करके हमारे पास आफ्टर टैक्स कॉस्ट आई है, फिर इसको हमने डिवाइड किया है 1 माइनस टैक्स रेट से, तो हम इस तरह से कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स बिफोर टैक्स कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं.